Hey friends, welcome to our show. It's Saturday,
with PK and Bunny.
and we're bringing you the movie review for the two biggest films of the year.
Bajirao Mastani and Dilwale.
Let's see who wins the battle. हम शुरू करेंगे बाजीराव मस्तानी से, जो एक पीरियड ड्रामा फिल्म है, a love story of a Maratha king, Bajirao Peshwa, played by Ranveer Singh, also featuring Deepika Padukone and Priyanka Chopra.
Right.
जो डायरेक्ट की है संजय लीला बंसाली साहब ने.
The story is about the king warrior Bajirao Peshwa, who is married with Kashi, which is played by Priyanka Chopra, and then he fell in love with Mastani, who is played by Deepika Padukone.
Yeah, who is half Rajput and half Muslim. They fell in love over a war sequence that is shown in the movie, and then they get married. But unfortunately, being second wife of Ranveer Singh, Deepika doesn't get accepted in the family. And that's where all the problem begin.
When it comes to historic movies, like period movies, we expect a lot of drama, a lot of emotion, a lot of we expect more larger than life picture. लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं हमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि संजय लीला बंसाली वो देने में नाकाम रहे हैं.
Yeah, he tries to go over the top, like over huge sets, costly costumes and everything. And when you first think of a period drama, जो पहला नाम आपके दिमाग में आता है वो है जोधा अकबर, because it's one of the best best period film that has come out of Bollywood. But this movie is not even close to जोधा अकबर. इसमें दिखाया गया है कि जो बाजीराव पेशवा has won 40 battles, but the movie only has like 1.5 battle. They only show like battle in bits and parts.
तो डेप्थ नहीं है मूवी में, कहीं ना कहीं वो डेवलप नहीं किया है वो स्क्रिप्ट को या स्टोरी को, तो वो फील नहीं मिल रहा है कि वो एग्जैक्टली द मराठा बाजीराव इज. Obviously, it's a Sanjay Leela Bhansali's film. तो कॉस्ट्यूम की जहाँ तक बात करें, that will be over the top, that will be larger than life. जो कॉस्ट्यूम्स यूज किए हैं दीपिका पादुकोण ने, प्रियंका चोपड़ा ने या रणवीर सिंह ने, बहुत ही शानदार तरीके से बनाए गए हैं.
Especially Deepika Padukone, she looks outstanding with the costumes. But that's the only plus point of the movie. I mean, the costumes look good. That's it. तो अब बात करेंगे acting. Starting from Priyanka Chopra. Well, she has a very less screen space in the movie compared to Deepika Padukone and Ranveer Singh, but whatever she has some outstanding sequences. The sequence with her mother-in-law, that's Ranveer's mother, and a sequence with Ranveer Singh himself are outstanding. And whatever she gets, Priyanka Chopra, she does perfectly.
Yeah, and when we talk about Deepika Padukone, obviously we know that she's one of the best actors in Hindi cinema. We have recently seen in Tamasha as well, and again in this movie too, she proves that she's one of the best actors in India. वो जो character की depth होती है, वो as a Mastani, she really stands out. And after watching this movie, I can't imagine any other character playing Mastani apart from Deepika Padukone.
Exactly. And बात करें रणवीर सिंह की, well, he is everywhere in the film, frankly, but somewhere he falls flat because the role of Bajirao is actually difficult. And
his energy is good, but
acting wise, some dialogues he falls flat. The music of the film has been given by Sanjay Leela Bhansali himself. He somewhat manages to give a good music, not as good as his previous film Ram Leela, and this music is of course not a hit. Right. But couple of songs, Malhari and the Deepika Padukone featured song.
It's a feel good.
They are feel-good songs, and you like the songs even more after watching the movie.
And when it comes to cinematography, the color of the film, obviously it's based on 18th century, so the cinematographer have to give that particular look. लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा dark था.
Very dark, the film has been very dark throughout.
बहुत ही बड़े सेट्स क्रिएट किए हैं वहाँ पे, बहुत ही एक्सपेंसिव मूवी है ऑब्वियसली, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं वो स्टोरी में इतना डेप्थ नहीं है जिसकी वजह से हमें वो देखने का मजा नहीं आता है.
And that's obviously a very minus point of the movie, you can say, which Sanjay Leela Bhansali could have worked better. उनकी पिछली फिल्म राम लीला at least was far more better than what this movie has to offer.
Because when you enter to the second half of the movie, it gets really boring at some point of the time, और काफी सारे scenes को बहुत ज़्यादा stretch किया हुआ है, so overall it's not at all a classic movie.
And the end part also has been a little bit stretched. It's obviously good ending and expected ending. I won't reveal it here, but it has been a stretch a bit, and overall the length of the movie is around 2.5 hours. It should have been cut short by 10-15 minutes, but it's okay. The movie is not that good anyways. अब बात करते हैं दिलवाले की, the comeback film for Kajol, and the comeback film for the best Bollywood jodi ever,
great Shah Rukh Khan
and Kajol.
So the story revolves around two families, how they got separated and they met again after 15 years. The main character of the movie, Kali, aka Raj, which is obviously played by Shah Rukh Khan, and Meera, which is played by Kajal. And the other characters in the movie is Varun Dhawan.
And Kriti.
Yeah, Varun Dhawan is Shah Rukh Khan's younger brother.
And Kriti is Kajol's younger sister. Story starts in the present day and then goes back to 15 years in Bulgaria, where Shah Rukh and Kajol first met.
Yeah.
And then their love story starts.
Yeah. So there are a lot of twists and turns in the movie. Obviously, the script-wise, it is quite predictable. Like, you can always judge कि अगला scene क्या होने वाला है. But the good part about the movie is, like, there are many twists and turns in the movie. So it will keep you engaged. It will keep you active in the entire movie.
आज के बाद मुझे अपना चेहरा मत दिखाना. जान ले लूँगा.
So talking about the chemistry, of course, between SRK and Kajol, they're getting back after 5 years, but My Name is Khan, they didn't get much scope for romancing.
Yeah.
So when you think of both of them, the first movie that comes to mind is DDLJ.
DDLJ, of course.
The Raj and Simran Jodi.
Yeah.
What the romance they had in that movie, they bring it back to Dilwale.
कहीं ना कहीं वो जो उन दोनों की chemistry है, this is the best story of Indian cinema, and
Definitely.
you can feel that it's a feel good movie because of Shah Rukh Khan and Kajal. When you see them together in the screen, it's like amazing to see them on the screen.
You put Shah Rukh, you put Kajol, you don't need a story. I mean, their chemistry on screen, that's all you need to watch.
It's just a cherry in a cheesecake to see both of them on screen together.
Exactly.
प्यार बहुत हसीन था हमारा प्यार. सबसे जुदा, सबसे अलग.
Talking about the acting, there are many side actors in the movie. Say Johnny Lever, Bamini Rani,
Sanjay Mishra and Varun Sharma.
Yeah, they are known for their comic timings and their comic scenes, everything. And in this movie as well, they have their parts and they do a decent job.
So when we talk about other actors in the movie, one of them is obviously Varun Dhawan, and he did a decent job. I won't say he did an extraordinary job because कहीं ना कहीं वो कुछ sequence में, like when obviously when he's walking with Shah Rukh Khan, obviously वो जो screen होती है उसकी expectation बहुत ही high होती है.
करते हैं कृति सेनन की, the co-star with Varun Dhawan. She does a good job in the second film. She looks beautiful and she doesn't have a huge role, but whatever she has, she does a decent job.
Yeah, and now we talk about like two main characters of the movie, Shah Rukh Khan and Kajal, obviously. So if we let's start from Shah Rukh Khan. Like, obviously, I mean, we don't have too much to say about Shah Rukh Khan. Obviously, when he is on screen, it's all larger than life, full of drama, full of emotions.
Talking about Kajol, it's her comeback film after My Name is Khan.
Right.
And of course, you expect a lot from her. Say it's a love story, of course.
Yeah.
And she does a perfect job.
She's looking very pretty in the movie,
she looks
and
pretty.
her costumes and her dance and stuff like that. Her acting is obviously too good.
Talking about the music now, our music is given by Pritam.
Yeah.
And of course, with Pritam, you expect some good music and good songs.
Right.
But here in this movie, he is okay. I mean, there are a couple of songs which are very good, and the rest are okayish. So, and the best of the lot is Geru, of course.
Of course, it's already a very popular song.
Yeah.
और वो जिस तरह से shot किया गया है, like I think Rohit Shetty did a hard work in that particular song, and it looks beautiful on screen. Let's talk about direction now. Obviously, when it comes to Rohit Shetty's film, आप बहुत सारा हंगामा इसमें expect करते हो, और बहुत सारा हंगामा इस मूवी में भी है. लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं few scenes are very predictable and it's the same thing like in a new way, which is presented in a new way. ये सारी चीजें हमने पहले भी देखी हुई है, जो कहीं ना कहीं नए बॉक्स में दिखा रहे हैं रोहित शेट्टी.
It's just an old wine in a Rohit Shetty type of bottle. So overall, you see, this movie is okay. I mean, it's of course for the Shah Rukh Khan Kajol fans, this will be an outstanding film.
Yeah.
But overall, it's just a good family entertainment.
Yeah, it's an average film, which is presented in a new box. And if you are SRK fan, if you're a Kajal fan, then it's a one-time watch for you. But otherwise, you can miss it.
Now, it's time for the conclusion. Who has won the battle? Let's see. Well, one side, Bajirao, it's a period film.
And Dilwale is a masala movie.
Yeah, and the expectation from both of them was sky high.
Yeah.
Of course, Bajirao has his plus and minuses, but comparing to Dilwale, it's nowhere.
Yeah, so if you have to choose one movie, then we would definitely say Dilwale would be your kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And if you are a hardcore historic fan, then you can go and watch Bajirao. Now, if we talk about stars, I would rather give Dilwale 3 stars.
Yeah, and I would give Bajirao Mastani just 2.5.